Bro, Hollywood P reacts. What's going on YouTube? It's your dude Hollywood P back again for another video. Now as always folks, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe. Also turn on your post notifications so that you stay up to date with all of my latest uploads. Alright folks, we are back once again. And if you guys didn't see Funny Mike's Streamers Prom last night, you guys missed one hell of an event. That was one of the funniest things I've seen in a long time. It was just so much random things going on. Of course, we got to talk about a few elephants in the room. You know, DDG, India Love, very comfortable around each other. You know, India Love and DDG definitely have a playful relationship, but it could be a lot more under the surface. The night before, of course, Streamers Prom, of course, before he flew from LA to Houston with India Love did come over at 1 o'clock in the morning, and allegedly she didn't go home because that would be stupid. They flew out together, of course, to Houston, and they pretty much were in the same hotel, but not in the same hotel room. So that's kind of like, you know, I guess maybe she also had a separate room also because she has her cameraman with her, so she had to definitely, you know, put him up somewhere as well. So, you know, but once those cameras went off, man, things might have got a little crazy. And the way the internet has been going crazy about a piece of content that hasn't gone viral yet as of the making of this video. So I'm going to try to show you guys. If you don't see this video on YouTube, that means that, you know, YouTube banned this video or yellow marked it, and, you know, and then it's not gonna pop up. I'm not gonna post it, but I am taking a risk by showing you this clip, guys. But I got to show you this clip because it's gonna make everything make a lot more sense. It's gonna add a lot more clarity to both the DDG situation that he's currently going through with Halle Bailey and the whole Halo stuff, and how he actually responds to females that are kind of going at him in a negative light. You can kind of get a small glimpse of how he would react if somebody did do something to him in a negative manner, if you get what I'm saying. So we're going to check this clip out right here, and then we're going to talk about it. We're going to watch it twice, and then we're going to talk about it. I want you guys to leave, you know, your discussion down in the comment section. We're going to go in, we're going to talk about this, and let me know what you think, because what I'm seeing is something completely different of what people that are coming, you know, out saying that, you know, DDG is the aggressor and everything in the Halle Bailey situation. From what I'm telling from this video here, I know these type of guys that DDG is that deal with females, and they are normally not the aggressors. Now, hey, I'm not saying that DDG didn't do anything, but I want you guys just to watch the reaction of DDG in this one clip here, and then tell me how you feel. All right, so here, let's check this video out.
Old school car gone, right? So I got Eric and Rich going to hey! I just got choked. I got choked. No, I was just joking. How much aura I just lose? Got choked. How much aura I just used? I just got choked. Negative 1 million. I'm done cheating. I'm no more cheating. I'm done cheating.
Watch it one more time, guys. One more time.
I just got choked. I got choked. No, I was just joking. How much aura I just lose?
guys. Now, the way DDG responded to being allegedly choked out on stream, I don't know. I kind of see that. I'm gonna say this. I believe that the way DDG persona is and who he wants to be, this whole rapper, fashionista god, or whatever it is that he's got going on with this blouse and the open shirt and stuff, I believe that India Love and Ruby Rose type women are the perfect match for DDG because of who he wants to be. He likes this. This is where he needs to be. Yesterday I made a video. I said he needs a 9-to-5 type of woman, maybe a nurse, maybe like a secretary for like a law firm or something. I'm recanting that statement. Go ahead, DDG, wild out. Toxic women are who you need in your life. If you want to be, this image that you trying to uphold with, wearing a bunch of chains and, being a rapper and everything, the India Loves, the Ruby Roses, these are your type of women. Go ahead, ball out, do what you do. So I'm at this point, guys. DDG and India definitely have some wild stuff going on, allegedly off camera. The way DDG, he plays, the whole shark and the whole that's my ball roll or whatever, but it's something that he's telling India, and India's not playing. India's getting older and older. She has no kids. She looking for like a guy like DDG. A woman came up to her, the TMZ reporter, and asked her, is her and DDG got anything going on? And she said, right now, she's friends, they cool, but you never know what the future may bring and all that type of stuff. So she left the window or the door open for the opportunity. So let me tell you something. I don't know if you guys have ever been to prom before, as far as high school. Some people didn't make it that far in school or whatever, but a lot of people have. I went to prom junior and senior. It's something about the moment of a prom that makes you kind of more, I don't know, you just become more open to the person that you bring to prom. You just feel more in love because of the type of environment it is. It's like a bunch of people, that's a bunch of couples that's all booed up. It's very like a sensual moment that can kind of like open you up. You know what I'm saying? Pause. But you get what I'm saying? It's kind of like a prom is like makes you want to adore whoever you brought to prom. You kind of start adoring them. So even if a person would take a female that's just maybe a friend to prom, and once you start slow dancing and the music start playing and stuff like that, you kind of start getting into that person because everything's like, dang, it kind of opens your eyes up to things you might not have noticed on a day-to-day basis, even like you was talking to them in class or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like you might not have saw it until you got into these intimate moments. It's a very intimate moment, and that's what prom is. Very intimate. You just feel like that's your one, that's your girl, even though it's a psychological thing. Even if you're not, it's gonna feel like that because of the environment that you're in, if that makes any sense. So I believe India Love may have got caught up in that moment because like she's single, she has no kids. DDG, he's single, allegedly out here moving around with all these women saying that's my ball, but India Love is getting older and older. She's not really playing around. So when he said that's his ball, she's really trying to get DDG. She's trying to lock it in, and DDG right now is not mentally there. He wants to have fun because he just got out of a relationship, a very toxic relationship that's all plastered all over the news. But with India Love, she wants love. She's looking for love. You know what I mean? She's not out here playing. She's getting older and older, guys. Like, these women are not playing. She wants to settle down, have a family, and she's down to do that. You know what I'm saying? She's not, just because DDG has a baby or whatever, with Halle, she knows that Halle won't be a problem. You know what I'm saying? Especially if DDG has a baby with her, 9 times out of 10, he'll barely see Halo. Halle's not trying to be in his world. It's the perfect situation for her for what's available. You know what I'm saying? As far as millionaires, these other guys are going for, the younger women and stuff like that, who India Love used to be. That's just what it is. So right now she's trying to lock down her seat. And by DDG playing in her face, she wasn't going for that. She was like, yo, you here with me? I ain't gonna lie, she wasn't really being flirtatious with men at this event. She was really on like straight up with DDG. Like she went in the bathroom for a long time, but I think she catching feelings. and DDG kind of just playing around. Now, did they do anything? I think they did take it to the next level. That's my sole opinion, and it's all alleged. But I do think that something happened because, you know, if she ain't messing with nobody and DDG available, you know, he at the crib by himself, things may have went past a friendship type of level, you know. And DDG is a man, so I'm sure he had to at least ask. Now, what happened? Did she say yes or no? And did they do anything? I don't know. But I'm thinking, in my mind, I'm for sure thinking that DDG may have done something with India Love, allegedly. Hats off to him. But anyway, guys, I'm going to end it there. So don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, turn on your post notifications. And as always, folks, as always, holla back at your boy. Peace.
Every second, every minute, man, I swear.